We are live at CollectCo for part 2 of tonight's Facebook record sale. It's Friday night. We're in Lebanon, Tennessee. It's 10:35 p.m. Central Time. We're going to be selling till about 2 a.m. Right, Addison? Oh, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I have a lot of people mad at me. All right. Let me see what's going on here. Let me close out all of my applications and restart them and get everything reshared. This is actually the third time we've went live tonight. I'm going to share this to our group. I'm going to go down here. I'm going to, what am I going to do? I'm going to copy the link. I got to get it posted in our group. Copy, pages, and I get it posted on our ad. We've been selling a lot of new vinyl tonight. I feel like we need to go back through some more. I don't have any crates. All of the stuff's in alphabetical order, which is a good thing, but I really don't have mixed up crates like I used to where I could go through stuff. But I've been posting videos in the group of random backdate stuff in ABC order. So, but no, we will be live for a little bit. So welcome if you're in. Danger. Clay, I have those for $38.99. That's kind of the standard pricing for music on vinyl, single LPs. These are technically imported from Holland, so there's an import. That's why music on vinyl is a little bit more than, a lot of single LP U.S. releases because they're imports, and usually it's really big licensing deals because it's pretty limited stuff. But this is the third time we've been live tonight. I'm going to go share this link one more time. I'm going to post it right here. We are live now. Let me delete this comment. I got an ad running right here on Facebook. A lot of people still viewing it looks like. So I'm going to just let everybody know we're live. We'll have some new people hop on. If you're new and you're with us, we got all these people to invite to our page too. Welcome. We're going to be selling some records tonight. I don't know if I'm going to share it to YouTube again. Let me delete our Instagram story. I think I've got 2 or 3 active right now. No, just that one. That's okay. So let me delete that. I'll go ahead and share it to Instagram one more time. Let's go to YouTube. Let's get the live link. There it is. I'm doing this. I'm getting faster at this. Copy. Now Instagram. We're going to go here to this. Let's go story. Make sure I'm on CollectCo and not my personal page. And we're going to share... I don't know. What are we going to do? Let's do these autographs here. I think we've already sold them, but at least there'll be some kind of image. All right. Pay live now. All right. Now let's do your story and let's go to chat. Chat. Okay. Clay Moore, I may have missed it. Oh, no, I'm signed out. Oh, no. This password is impossible, too. Hold on. Okay, I'm back in. I finally saved it. Anthony said our password, it was like 39 characters with all these different symbols. And as it should have been, Justin said. I know, he did the right thing, but it's frustrating for me. Okay, let me see what I hit. Wanted Beatles. Jeremy Dalton wanted the Beatles from part 1. Richard Davis said, I said yes to your question. Okay, Richard, I'll make sure I get you that magenta. Sean wants Weezer. Would like to request the Isley Brothers Go for Guns, Please, and Things. Isley Brothers Go for Your Guns. Is that what is that? Is that something you want me to order? And Clay Moore, let me know if you do want a Danger. This is the bin we stopped on. Before I slide it off the table, let me go through these one more time. Clay Moore does want a Danger. All right, thank you. No, I don't have a Weezer, but he might can let us know which one he's looking for. One more time through this. We got Black Sabbath Paranoid. Let me show you all the Black Sabbaths together. It's a lot easier. At least in this bin. I do have others. Don't think this is the only Black Sabbath albums I have. But in stock Black Sabbath, at least for this bin, Paranoid, Master of Reality, Sabbath Bloody Sabbath, and Sabotage. That's some good listening, especially if you like hard rock and Ozzy Osbourne. Live Throwing Copper, last copy that I'm aware of, $36.99. Meatloaf, Bat Out of Hell, $36.99. Sturgill Simpson, Metamodern Sounds, $28.99. Blink-182, Enema of the State, $36.99. Weezer Blue, I'll have those here first of the week. First of the week, C. William Pop wants a live. That's my last copy, I believe. But I need to order some more. So if we want to make a little sticky note saying live throwing copper, I'll put in for another 10 of those. I always need them. All of a sudden, I had like 10 copies of Danger Danger. Now I'm down to 5. Music on vinyl, $38.99. The Misfit Static Age is $33.99. Liam, welcome back. Thank you. 77, I don't think it's been reissued. Okay, I hadn't seen that lately. I've got 2 Greta Van Fleet albums in stock. These also are something you want to grab while you can get them at retail prices, which is Battle at Garden's Gate. That's their newest album. Really good music. Heat Above, Built by Nations, My Way Soon. 8, those are all great songs. White Vinyl, that is the White Vinyl indie exclusive, $44.99 for Greta. And From the Fires, which also has some great songs on it. Safari Song, Highway Tune, Black Smoke Rising. Both of those are pretty much some of their essentials in their catalog. Well, all of it is, but that's for sure. 44 and 36 for the Greta Van Fleets. I have lots of those, so I would gladly sell you one. I am changing crate. The Offspring. Which one are you looking for? Go. Isley goes for none. I was about to say, Music on Vinyl did a lot of... Music on Vinyl has done a lot of Isleys. Mark says, I'll take the Paranoid. Mark, is that your first purchase? He says he'll break the ice. Is that breaking the ice with us? If that's your first purchase, thank you. Mark, do you have a Facebook? We have a new way for YouTube buyers to send us your information. We actually have a form. We have a form on our website. So if you're a first-time buyer, let me know. If you have Facebook, let me know. Either way, I will get you some instructions. So just let me know your situation there. Black Sabbath is Sold to You. If you do have a Facebook, that's the easiest way for both of us. You can go to Facebook and send us a message, CollectCo. Make sure it's the official CollectCo page. You'll see us. You'll recognize us. And send us a message. First-time buyer, email and mailing address. We will email you on Monday. We will invoice you on Monday. Let me see what I've got in there. I guess I've got more Japanese stuff. No Facebook. Okay. We will share a link to our... let me figure out how to do that right quick, actually. I need to have this saved. Let's see. Shop CollectCo. Hate Facebook. Well, that's why we stream to YouTube right now. Let me figure out how to do this. Let's see. I think if you go contact us... Yeah, right here. Okay, so I'm going to post this link in YouTube, but you select right here, first-time buyer information. Just type in your name and email and then put your address right there. Select first-time buyer, and I'm going to post this link to our YouTube feed right now. Let me see how I can do that. Make sure my volume's turned down. Let's see. How do I comment on here? Live chat. Chat publicly as CollectCo. There's the link. All right, and just go to that and fill that out. It should pop up here any second. There it is. So comment or go to that, fill that out, send it to us, and we'll take care of you from there. All right, now let me go back to my chat and get that reset. Justin, you out?
I'm outie.
Justin's out. Thank you for all your help.
I'll be back tomorrow.
How much store credit you got built up now? Oh my gosh, you're going to own the store. All right, well, thank you. We're going to start selling some more records. Okay, where was it? Let's go through. Boy, I've been through all this. Let me go find some new crates. I'm logged back out. How am I logged back out of that? Let me get all this fixed and we'll get back to... There we go. All right. Do you have deals on inner sleeves that buy 1,000 at a time? 1,000? I only have them in packs of 50. That would be a lot. I could give you a little bit of price break, but a pack of 50 is $23.99. All right, let's go ahead and get another auction started. Got to have your keys. This is an autograph by John Sebastian, the very best of the Lovin' Spoonful. It's autographed by John Sebastian from the Lovin' Spoonful. There it is. I've had several of his autographs. This is a cool one. It's on a very cool compilation, signed down here at the bottom in blue Sharpie. John Sebastian from The Lovin' Spoonful. The record's in really good shape too. The very best of The Lovin' Spoonful. I'll get that started for $35. That's an autographed John Sebastian LP. $35 on that. I need some records to go through. Let me find some records to go through. Let me go grab some in the back right quick. No, he was just asking for some stuff he was looking for. Where's that? That one? Can't do that one. Let me figure out where. Let's see here. Give me a second. All right, let's do this one. I'm just at this point trying to find records. I got some on sale stuff. I'm going to go through one more crate of buy it now, best offer. Buy it now, best offer, and then we'll do some on sale stuff. All right, everybody's like, all right, Chad, you got to keep us entertained. I try not to have any pauses during our shows. I try to have continuous either talking or showing. I don't like dead time. Either continuous talking or showing. All right, back to work. First, this is a buy it now, best offer bin. I don't really know what's in here. I just grabbed it off the table. You never know what's in these crates. By the way, I have the very best of The Lovin' Spoonful, autographed by frontman John Sebastian. $35 start on that. The Melodic Stand Jets, $14.99 in shrink wrap. Everything in this bin is buy it now, best offer, which means you can buy it now, or you can throw me your best offer, if I can get this out of the sleeve, and I will sell it to you. That is on a black Metro label, $14.99. At Home with That Other Family. Very strange looking. This is $9.99. That's unique just for the cover. It's on roulette label. The Carpenters, A Kind of Hush, $9.99. The Foundations, Baby Now That I Found You. The Foundations is $19.99. This should be on the uni label. It is. The Foundations is $19.99. Somewhere There's a Someone, Dean Martin. Dean Martin is $9.99. Somewhere There's a Someone. Nat King Cole, Wild is Love. Nat King Cole, Wild is Love. That is $9.99. 2 LPs for Nat King Cole, $9.99. Leon Everett, Hurricane. Leon Everett is sealed, 1981, sealed. 1999, Leon Everett Hurricane. Brewer and Shipley, Tarkio. This one has their hit, One Toke Over the Line. This was a big seller because they're in about every collection out of the 70s. Lefty, the Lefty Frizzell story, His Life, His Songs. That's from 1980. That's also sealed, $24.99. Steve Zyman on Nat King Cole. That's sold to Steve Zyman. Was there 2 in there? No, there was only 1. Supertramp, Breakfast in America, $19.99. This is something you need. $19.99. And No One Cares, Frank Sinatra. Sinatra, nice condition, original Capitol record. $14.99 for Mr. Sinatra. And Johnny Rivers, Not a Through Street. Johnny Rivers is $9.99. Near mint. Okay, I'm going to grab some more Japanese pressings right over here. The first thing I'm going to pull is Miles Davis. And what else do we got in here? Miles and Billy Joel. So, quick buy it now deal if anybody wants it. Autographed John Sebastian. I hadn't kept one for myself. I guess if no one buys this for $35, I guess I'll keep it because I got to keep something from Steve's collection. I've kept a couple records, but I mean, it's autographed by John Sebastian. $35 if anybody wants that. That's a buy it now price. Next Japanese auction is Miles Davis Grand Prix 20. I don't know if I've ever had this one. Miles Davis, Japanese pressing Grand Prix 20 usually means 20 hits. But I was going to say, how in the world do they fit 20 songs on a Miles Davis? It's not. Let me read you the tracks. Round Midnight, So What, Milestone, Summertime, The Sorcerer, Oleo, Someday My Prince Will Come, and Concerto de Arenas, I think is what that says. Yeah, so Miles Davis, Grand Prix 20. There's the insert for it. This is a $45 start. Japanese quality. It is on CBS Sony, which is what his label was. So near mint, pristine Japanese vinyl. There's the original inner sleeve, which is an anti-static. So, you know, that's been kept in good condition. There's the insert, and the cover has moderate or light wear on it. Is this black cover, $45 start on that. Okay, then Lovin' Spoonful, Debbie bid $35, and so did Brent Rabley. And he says, give it to Debbie. I think she was first as well. She was. So Debbie Blair on the Lovin' Spoonful, that sold to her for $35. And then Sherry Darnell wants Tarkio. That was Brewer and Shipley. Sell that to Sherry Darnell. And then our next auction number 2, is Billy Joel 52nd Street. Near mint Japanese pressing. And this is a $35 start. Billy Joel 52nd Street. $35 start for that. Really nice copy. 35. Also, yeah, I'll go ahead and do 35 on Miles Davis too. $35 starts on these. 35 and 35. Miles Davis or Billy Joel. Johnny Rivers' Greatest Hits is $12.99. George Jones' Country Heart. George Jones is $19.99. Ian Dury is $14.99. Gary and the Pacemakers, Ferry Cross the Mercy. That is $14.99. United Artist, really nice condition. Todd Rundgren, Initiation, $19.99. And this is Christmas Box. Music Christmas Box, $7.99 in shrink wrap. Uriah Heep, Sweet Freedom, $19.99. And Around Grapefruit. I need to pull this out and put it in the high-end bin. This is $99.99. Around Grapefruit. 1969 ABC Dunhill, $99.99. Any Trouble is $9.99. Gene McDaniels, Hit After Hit, $9.99. Fred bought that. His name's written on the back. San Antonio, Texas, $9.99. We have McGowan, Clark, and Hillman, $14.99. America's Roots Musical. Chuck Berry, Bo Diddley, Howlin' Wolf. That is $19.99. Looks like a pretty good compilation. Little Walter, Sonny Boy Williamson, Chuck Berry, Elmore James. $19.99. Dennis Yost and the Classic Four. $14.99. That's in shrink wrap. Paul Simon, live in concert. All these are buy it now, best offer. And I highly encourage offers. Meaning if you say, Chad, I'll give you $15 for that, I'll probably say sold. Sean Foxbower is, I think he's claiming stuff, but he's throwing out random records he's looking for. It's Sean, but I get what you're doing. It's also, I'm thinking like, man, did I have a Pet Sounds in here? What the heck? But Dishwalla, their records are pretty tough to find. They have that hit song, something about God. I forgot what that's called, but I haven't never seen their records at all. And then Pet Sounds, Pet Your Friends. I thought you said Pet Sounds, my bad. Uriah Heep, Wonderworld, $19.99. Burt Reynolds, Sharky's Machine soundtrack, $19.99. Don McLean, Homeless Brother, $9.99. Has this gigantic hype sticker on the front of it. That is $9.99 for Don McLean. The Bellamy Brothers, The Two and Only, $9.99 for that. And Bortoff and Rodney, Off the Shelf, Atlantic Pressing, very nice copy, $19.99. All right, if anybody wants to do a buy it now on these, Miles Davis is a $35 buy it now. That's called Grand Prix 20. That's a compilation. If you're kind of new to jazz, that'd be a good way to start. He is one of the quintessential jazz artists, and that is a selection of some of his like standards on one LP. $35 for that, Japanese quality. And so is Billy Joel 52nd Street. Billy Joel 52nd Street. That is something you need, and it's only $35. It's a classic album, $35. Liam, I will check that out, sir. I will definitely check that out. Okay, let's also put up another autograph. This is Mary Wilson from the Supremes. The album is the Supremes sing Holland, Dozier, Holland, which is those three men right there. They wrote most of the hits that you hear. If you hear a Motown song, if you ever look on the label, it probably says Holland, Dozier, Holland. It's written by one of those three guys. They wrote a lot of hits up there in Detroit. This is signed by Mary Wilson. It says to Steve, which was Steve Cole. It says Mary Wilson. And that's Mary Wilson of the Supremes. $35 start on that. The Supremes sing Holland, Dozier and Holland. The Buddy Holly Story soundtrack, 1999. The Wonderful World of Reckless Eric. This is on green vinyl. The Wonderful World of Reckless Eric. That is $29.99. Texas Tornadoes. Mickey Gilley, Willie Nelson, and Johnny Lee. $14.99 for the Texas Tornadoes. That is a Plantation compilation. Razzie Bailey, Arrival. That is sealed, $14.99. Frank Sinatra, Nice and Easy. I saw the top of it. I knew what it was. Frank Sinatra, Nice and Easy. That's $14.99. Tom Jones Live at Caesar's Palace, $19.99. And 8081, Pat Metheny, $24.99 for Pat Metheny. I don't know if it's a joke or if it's actually his name, but it says Ben Dover and Tennessee Tucker, Carpetbackers, $19.99. Boy, if that was his name, he was, what a... John Fred and his Playboy Band, Love My Soul, $14.99. John Fred and his Playboy Band, The Best of the Carter Family. One of those fine ladies were married to Johnny Cash, $9.99. I think we determined it was, I don't know. The mom looks just as young as they do, $9.99. War, Deliver the Word is $29.99. And War, The Best of Music Band, $29.99. War, The Best of Music Band. The World is a Ghetto. 2 War albums. Usually pretty desirable records. And this is called what? Irma Thomas. Safe With Me. That's $19.99. Wilson Pickett. I'm in Love. $29.99. Wilson Pickett is a green and blue Atlantic. That's about VG Plus. $29.99. No feelers or anything. Really nice. Martha and the Vandellas, Greatest Hits, $19.99. Motown record. Dancing in the Street. Love is Like a Heat Wave. Jay and the Techniques, Lost, Love, and Found. What's that say? Love, Lost, and Found. $19.99. Jay and the Techniques, Apple Peaches Pumpkin Pie. That's $19.99. The Kinks, One for the Road. Really nice condition here. Well, except for the cover being ripped right there. As I say, it's very shiny and glossy. It is. This has this ripped cover right there. $29.99. Time for the Tams, $24.99. New Man is $14.99. And this is Daddy Freddy. Some kind of gold vinyl on Chrysalis for promotional only, $19.99. Last 2 records is Seal, The Beginning. That's a 12-inch single, $19.99. And One in One Lifetime, Marvin Gaye, $24.99. 7 for Carter Family. Regina, I think you're the only one alive right now. $7 for the Carter Family. Sell that to Regina. Evidently, nobody has no interest in any record in here. That's okay. I'll grab a new crate. Sometimes I've grabbed crates and we sell like everything in there that we've already been through. Sometimes I've grabbed crates and I can't get one offer out of them. I'm talking like anything. I'll take 75% off some things at this point because I've spent a lot of time reading through those. At this point, I'm like, okay, someone make an offer. All right, if anybody wants the Mary Wilson, buy it now, $35. Mary Wilson autographed. That is a $35 buy it now, and I'm going to put Tommy James up for a $35 start. $35 start for Getting Together, Tommy James and the Shondells. Autographed by Tommy James. What a nice record to autograph. He also autographs very, very big, very bold Tommy James autographs are. At least these that Steve had autographed. Nice copy of this album too. At least the cover. I hadn't checked the vinyl. $35 start. $35 start for that. Okay, we got some offers. It's time to get to work. Sean Foxbower said $7.99 on the Tornadoes. The Tornadoes. I think that was the Texas Tornadoes. Let me see what I've got going on here. Texas Tornadoes. All right. And I think I was about to say, I think I had, let me figure out what I did with that. I think $10 will buy that one, Sean, because it looks like I already have an offer, and this is marked $14.99. So, Sean, you were first. If you want that for $9.99, you can have it. If not, it looks like we got somebody else interested. Derek said he would give 10 for Sharky's Machine soundtrack. Sell that to Derek Hartman for $10. Is the Get still there? The Jets Gets. He is still here, Georgia Lyle. It is $14.99. I'll lay that right up here. Next comment was Eric Wayne offered 7 for that. Brent Rabley is 12 on Wilson Pickett. That is sold to Brent Rabley for $12. He's also at 35 on Tommy James. Buddy Holly, Texas Comp, and Pat Metheny, 10 each. Let me see. Okay, Sean says he'll do the Texas Tornadoes. Sell that to Sean for $9.99. And then Richard Davis on Buddy Holly. The Texas Comp is already sold, but I will sell you 80 and 81 and Buddy Holly for $9.99 each. Richard Davis, you get both of those. Brent Rabley's at 35 on Tommy James. Mark Shelton, Marvin Gaye, 12. Mark, let's just do a few more dollars. I hate to let a Marvin Gaye record go that cheap, but if you want it, $14.99 for Marvin Gaye. Next comment, Jimmy, I've already sold 8081. Keith, you did see a seal. It's called Seal the Beginning. It's a 12-inch single from 1991. We have 1999 on it. Okay. Everything in here is buy it now, best offer. Then George Delisle, he takes 10 Gets for 10. Jets. Is it Gets or Jets, everybody? I mean, I say it both ways. I say them both ways jokingly, but I know there's a proper way. No one really ever says anything either. That's why I say it both ways. Okay, then Mark Shelton said sold. That was on Marvin Gaye. Next record there, Tanner, $14.99. And we have Brent Rabley on, I've lost my train of thought. First J. I was like, what the heck? He's talking about Jay and the Techniques. This one right here. Sell that to Brent Rabley for $10. Mark said sold. Supertramp and Roots Comp, 20. You're getting some good stuff there, Charles. Let's do, I was thinking these should be 15 and 15. Man, so many people ask for that record here in the store. 15 for that, and they're always buried in crates. I never can find them for people. And then the Roots Comp was pretty good too. All those blues artists. I'll do 15 and 15. 15 and 15. That's $30, Charles. That's $10 off. What happened? There it is. The Roots and Supertramp. 30 for both of those. Hard G. So Gets. Okay, so it's not Jets. It's Gets. All right, I'll try to remember that. Charles said sold. So both of those, Supertramp and Roots, for $30. Hey, we're making a dent. I love this. We're selling records. Brent Rabley said the Second War for 10. Let's do this one for 15. Don't see that too often, you know? Brent Rabley also has the high bid on the Tommy James and the Shondells LP for $35. Tommy James autograph. Brent Rabley has this for $35. Very nice auto, $35. That's going once, going twice, going 3 times. I'm about to sell that. Brent Rabley said sold on that, 15. Martha and the Vandellas, $7.99. Let me see what this is. Such a nice copy. $9.99, Richard. $9.99. Hey, Nowhere to Run's on here too. They had some great songs. Dancing in the Street, Love is Like a Heat Wave, Nowhere to Run. One of these other ones is just an awesome song. Nowhere to Run is a great song. I have also nightmares at the University of Georgia when I went and saw the Vols unfortunately get beat in Athens, Georgia. They keyed up that song a couple times, like after they stopped us on 3rd down, and it was so loud and so intimidating when that song came on. I thought it was awesome. I was like, wow, what a great song to play after a 3rd down stop. But they played Nowhere to Run down there, and I didn't know, maybe the Georgia fans can let me know if that was something. I asked a couple people around us. Everybody was very friendly, probably because they were winning. But I was like, man, is that something y'all always do? And they was like, yeah. I was like, that's awesome. You don't hear that a lot in football stadiums. All right, so Richard said sold on that as well, $9.99, and then for $14.99. I think in the back I've got a $9.99 on sale crate. Let me go grab that, and we'll do some $9.99 like half off stuff. So give me about 30 seconds to go get that crate. Let me go ahead and set this off to the side, and I'll go get some $9.99 records. And Brent, as soon as I come back, unless someone's bid, I will sell Tommy James to you for $35. He said run. All right, we also got a stack of 45s that was kind of unannounced. None of them's priced. It's some stuff I'm going to go through on auction. There's some really good stuff in here, though. Fleetwood Mac, Styx, Accept, Sturgill Simpson, Van Halen, Billy Idol, Bengals, Prince, Journey, Beatles, Prince, Beatles, Prince. That's all some 45s. I'll put those up for auction. I'll mix those in with our Japanese records. Okay. Let me catch my breath after running up here with that crate. Tommy James is sold to $35 to Brent Rabley. I'm going to put the grapefruit over here to the side. It's $99.99. And one more time, I've got 3 John Denver autographs. And also, like I said, if anybody wants me to send these to PSA after you buy them, if you don't mind paying the, I don't know what it would cost. You'd want to get them slabbed, so it would be kind of pricey. I think they would look better slabbed. Probably like 75, 80 bucks. But then I think they'd be worth a few hundred, a couple hundred, few hundred. All right. So I only have one autograph left that didn't sell. I only have one autograph that didn't sell. That's Mary Wilson. $35 buy it now. They did, but they never did say they wanted it. Somebody asked about Seal, but they didn't claim it. All right, in our Japanese bin, I've got, what's next? Let's do this Birds and Eurythmics. That's something I don't see too often. The Birds and the Eurythmics. I did say Beatles 45s. All right, so the Birds, Japanese pressing. We need a $35 start for this. The actual name of the album is Gene Clark, Chris Hillman, David Crosby, Roger McGowan, Michael Clark. Why couldn't they agree to a name of an album? That'd been a lot easier. But yeah, that's the Birds. That's a $35 start. Gatefold pressing. Near mint. Near mint. Pristine Japanese vinyl. Nice cover too, orange obi. That's a $35 start on the Birds. $35 start on the Birds. And the Eurythmics. I don't think I've ever had this before. Also a $35 start. Self-titled Eurythmics. Looks to be like a really nice copy. Cover, obi. There's the insert. There's another insert. And yeah, it's pristine. I'm not Steve. Mary Will MW25. I'm not Steve. And then Regina said Mary Wilson. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do then. Those are $35 starts, by the way, Eurythmics and Birds. Brent Rabley, if you want Mary Wilson for $35, you can have it. If you pass, I'm going to sell it to Regina. You got dibs on it, though. You can have it for $35. If not, I'll sell it to Regina. Everything in this bin is on sale for $9.99. Let's see what we have in store. Sweetwater. This is a VG Plus. It was originally $14.99. Now it's $9.99. Sweetwater, VG Plus. Next is George Jones, Wine Colored Roses, sealed. Sealed copy, half off. It does have this real nasty crease corner, but it is a sealed copy. Punch hole. Roger Daltrey, One of the Boys, half off at $9.99, near mint copy. Bigger Than Both of Us, Hall & Oates, now just $9.99. That's another really nice half off record. Hey, the Eurythmics. Here's a US version. It's a VG Plus for $9.99. VG Plus for $9.99. Or you can have this Japanese version back here for $35. Joe Sloop wants Sweetwater, and Brent says let Regina have it. So Regina, you get the Mary Wilson album, autographed album, or Supreme's autographed album by Mary Wilson for $35. Joe Sloop gets Sweetwater. I'm about to end these Japanese pretty soon because I want to show you a couple more, and then I want to get these 45s rolling. Rod Stewart, Atlantic Crossing. That's now $9.99. Flash is $9.99 with these very provocative looking covers. Flash is $9.99. And we have Yes, Tormato. Yes is $9.99. Yes, Tormato, $9.99. The Lemon Pipers, Jungle Marmalade. This is in shrink wrap, really nice copy from that Pennsylvania collection. I can tell you just because of the hype sticker and the shrink wrap, that's nice, $9.99. Rockabilly, Orion, also known as the Elvis impersonator, or some may say imposter. $9.99 for Orion, that's on the Sun label though. Sawyer Brown, Outgoing Catton. Sawyer Brown is now just $9.99. The Kingsmen, Volume 2, from the group that gave you Louie Louie. They really hung on to that. $9.99. And next is 10cc, Live and Let Live. 10cc is $9.99. All right, I'm going to end these auctions. Somebody better be on top of these. We have the Eurythmics for a $35 buy it now. The Eurythmics is $35. That's a buy it now. And the Birds is also a $35 buy it now. Nice copies, $35 and $35. We're in a $9.99 on sale bin. $9.99 on sale bin. Everything in here, $9.99. Deanna wants Sawyer Brown. Sell that to Deanna. $35 buy now on those. Okay, let's do 2 auctions for 45s. We have Tony Basil. Mickey, you're so fine. You blow my mind. This looks really nice. $1 start. Picture sleeve. Fleetwood Mac, Sarah. Near mint copy. Fleetwood Mac, Sarah. And the B-side is That's Enough for Me. $1 start for Fleetwood Mac. $1 starts on those. Mickey and Fleetwood Mac. Golden Classics Volume 10. That's a sealed copy. That's got artists such as Dolly and Buck Owens and George Jones and Flatt and Scruggs and the rest of them you see there. That is $9.99. Wynton. I keep saying Winston. Wynton Marsalis, The Majesty of the Blues. That's $9.99. Gloria Estefan and the Miami Sound Machine. $9.99 on that. Argent. I think this is technically self-titled. Argent. $9.99. It is. Nice copy. Orange Epic label. $9.99 on that. Dave Mason, Alone Together. Dave Mason is $9.99. Deanna Carlton on Gloria. She also got Sawyer Brown. Ronnie Montrose, Open Fire. Half off at $9.99. Ronnie Montrose. Good deal on that one. Really nice copy. Has this spot on the back. Stan Getz, The Master. Columbia. $9.99. We're at $2 on Mickey and $2 on Fleetwood Mac. Joe Sloop wants Montrose. Rick Wakeman, Journey to the Center of the Earth. Nice copy in shrink wrap. It even has a music box sticker from Statesboro, Georgia. Statesboro, Georgia. That's a near mint copy in shrink wrap. That is well taken care of. $9.99 for that. Manfred Mann's Earth Band, Chance. $9.99 on Manfred Mann's Earth Band. Joe Sloop got Montrose. Richard, you were second. George Delisle on the Getz. And Nicole Toner on WM. WM was... what was WM? WM was... not for sure. WM. Maybe you meant I don't know. Ronnie Montrose. I might be missing something there. Or maybe I've been doing this too long. My brain is fried. As seen on TV, Today's Gold. This is one of those compilations from the 70s, 1972. I was trying to find a company or a label, but I don't see one. It must be a straight up... no, it's Columbia Special Products. Today's Gold, Carole King, Blood, Sweat, and Tears, Sly the Family Stone, The Who, Mama Cost, Cheat Coltrane, Looking Glass. I bet that's Brandy. Everybody's always wanting an album with Brandy on it because the OGs are so tough to find. Is it on here? Where's it at? Looking Glass. Where are you? He Ain't Heavy, He's My Brother. Time Has Come Today. No, it's Jeannie Lynn. It's their other hit. Not on there. Still got a lot of great songs. Wynton Marcellus. That is sold to Nicole Toner. By the way, the Sarah is at $3. The Mickey is at $3. Richard, no. The Dave Mason, I will double check it, but I'm positive this isn't the splatter vinyl. We always make a note on the back if it is. This is not the splatter vinyl. Let me check though. No, it is black vinyl. Blue thumb label, still really nice condition. Has the complete fold out. But yeah, they made a limited pressing of that on splatter vinyl. $9.99. Okay, next comment was Brent. Thank you. I think he was helping me out on the WM. Deanna wants Today's Gold. We got 4 on Mickey with Vicki Allison. John Anderson, Wild and Blue. That's $9.99. Carole King Fantasy, $9.99. Fever Tree Creation, VG Plus. Pretty good price on this at half off, and because it's a VG Plus for a Fever Tree album. That's called Creation, $9.99. Ruthless People soundtrack, half off at $9.99. Cool in the Gang, Billy Joe. This is one where we usually sell a lot at full price, but we just get it in so often. Sometimes there's one left off or left over, and now it ends up on sale. Loverboy, also $9.99. Everything in here is $9.99. The Shepherds, 18 great vocal group performances. $9.99 for that. The Incredible String Band, that is sealed. Sealed copy of that for $9.99. Tower of Power, Ain't Nothing Stopping Us Now. T.O.P. Procol Harum Live is $9.99. And Tammy Wynette, Loves the Answer. That is sealed. Okay, I'm about to wrap these up. We can't spend a half hour on $3.45 when we have so much more to sell. Vicki Allison's at $4 on the Tony Basil Mickey. And Fleetwood Mac, Grant Peltzer's at $3 on Sarah. That's going twice, going 3 times. I'm about to sell those pretty quickly. So if you want to bid, I suggest you bid in $10. So we can go ahead and just wrap it up, you know. Dr. Zebo on Loverboy. Sell that to Dr. Zebo. George Lyle wants the sealed Incredible String Band. And Bert Jordan gets the Tammy Wynette. Those are all sold, $9.99 each. Jefferson Starship, Red Octopus. That's $9.99. Appears to be a nice copy. No Sweat, Blood, Sweat, and Tears. That's $9.99, and so is Carole King, Rhymes and Reasons. 12-inch single from Yellow. That's Oh Yeah, featured in Ferris Bueller's Day Off hype sticker. So has a really cool hype sticker from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Yellow, that's a 12-inch single. Oh Yeah. Frank Sinatra sings Only the Lonely. Only the Lonely. Frank Sinatra, $9.99. Orange capital label. And Johnny Burnett, the Rock and Roll Trio, Tear It Up. That is now more than half off at $9.99. All right, Fleetwood Mac is sold for $3 to Grant, and Vicki Allison gets Mickey for $4. Pretty Things, Crosstalk is $9.99. Deanna wants Frank Sinatra, sold to Deanna. Let me grab some new Japanese pressings I have that I have not shown tonight. I got this Beatles box, which is a really cool set. And I've got a Sticks. I think it's a best of Sticks, but let me do the Snack. We sold one of these the other night, but this is another really nice copy. Really cool obi on these. It's going to take me about a minute to show this Beatles box, but we need a $175 start for this. $175 start. When you see it, you'll probably want to bid. It's called From Liverpool, The Beatles. The Beatles box. This is a Japanese pressing. It's still attached. Is it still attached? Yeah, it's still attached back here on the back, so the lid don't come completely off. It kind of flips open like this. 8 LPs, $175 start. 8 LPs. Let's take a look at it. I don't like the way this sits. Let me just leave it shut. So here's the first two things, which is this lyric book. Here's the actual box information. It looks like it has information about the Beatles and each LP and their discography. Once again, this is a $175 start. Let me get all the LPs out. They're all in different jackets. One, number 2, number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, do y'all realize if today in 2023 they said, we're going to produce the Beatles box again in Japan on 8 LPs, it would cost about $500 or $600. That would probably be the new MSRP price if they produce this today in Japan. So it looks like it's a lot of the discography. I mean, there's Sgt. Pepper's. There's all the tracks on Sgt. Pepper's in the correct order. There's tracks from Magical Mystery Tour, and then it's split up. It's split up here, so there is some of the singles, and then there's some of the White Album, and then up at the earlier stuff. I mean, it starts with Love Me Do. I don't know if y'all can see that. It starts with Love Me Do, and it ends with the last tracks to Abbey Road. So, very fitting. 8 LPs. We're looking for a $175 start. Paperback Writer. It has all the B-sides too. So, it's not just studio album tracks. It has some of the stuff that's on past masters, some of the singles, B-sides, etc. Yeah, appears to be very nice. Of course, it's all near mint. It's all Japanese vinyl. This is Japanese, isn't it? Yeah, let's say. Yeah, this is Japanese. EMI Odeon, EMI made in Japan. 18,000 yen. Let me show this one more time. Let me show you one of the discs. They're all in anti-statics. Oh, man, yeah, they're pristine. $175 start. If you don't have a Beatles set yet and you've got some money to spend on one, this is a pretty good start. I mean, this is going to be like everything you would need, I would think. Pretty close to it. What year? This came out in, I want to say the 80s. Well, there's, I don't know if this helps, but there's 1980, or at least looks like it. I think 1980. I was about to say, it's nothing from the 60s. I know it's nothing. This was not put out while they were together as a band. Compilation later. I'm not going to put all that back together right now. But if anybody wants to bet on that, $175 start. Like I said, awesome set, especially for the money. And what I usually compare box sets to what they would cost today, because box sets are so expensive. So, all right. The knack Japanese pressing. This is going to be a $35 start. If you don't have this already, nice $35 start. It's near mint, pristine Japanese vinyl. No other explanation on that. Okay, back to the $9.99 stuff. We had Pretty Things is where we stopped. And then we have Aldo Nova. Aldo Nova. That is also $9.99. I think that's just self-titled. First track is Fantasy, though. Probably his biggest song. A Hero Ain't Nothing But a Sandwich soundtrack. Kind of an obscure soundtrack from Columbia. It's a white label promo, $9.99. Brent Rabley's at $35 on the knack. Ray Parker Jr., The Other Woman, that is $9.99. Brent Rabley's at $35 on the knack. James McGowan wants Also, he meant Aldo Nova to James. Alvin Lee, 10 Years After, Rocket Fuel, that's $9.99. The Fifth Dimension Live, that is $9.99. The Fifth Dimension Live. Todd Rundgren's Utopia, it's Todd Rundgren's Utopia, Another Live. $9.99 for that. The Tubes, Young and Rich. Rod Stewart, Foolish Behavior. Todd Rundgren, Faithful. Argent in Deep. Groundhog. Groundhog is $9.99. Black Diamond. Groundhogs, plural. Jesse Coulter, Diamond in the Rough. That is a sealed copy. We originally had $29.99 on that because it's a 1976 OG sealed. $9.99. Paul, that's not Paul McCartney. What the heck? Simon and Garfunkel, Wednesday morning, 3 a.m. They're both great songwriters. $9.99 for that. Oh, had some records fall over here. Where did we get to? Jesse Coulter and The Waitresses. That's $9.99. And Jerry Rafferty, Night Owl, $9.99. And Ultravox Quartet, $9.99. All right, final call on the knack. Brent Rabley's at $35. And final call if you want to get your bid in on the Beatles box. And I have a note from my Japanese manager. His name's Seth Hackett. He said no less than $175 or he would keep it. And that other Beatles box, he got really mad that night when I sold it because he wanted to keep it too. He told me don't sell it any less than like $100 or he wanted to keep it. And I think it only brought like $50. He was mad at me the rest of the night. So we can't have Seth mad. Actually, we can. But $175 is the price on that. I'm just saying. So I think Seth has went exclusively collecting Japanese vinyl. I'm telling you, that's the only thing he buys now. So Jeff McMaster on Ultravox. Does Coulter have I'm Not Lisa? Jesse Coulter, it does not have the song I'm Not Lisa. No, it doesn't. Two of a Kind soundtrack, Travolta and Newton-John, $9.99. And Prism Small Change. Prism's $9.99. Wishbone Ash, I think this is technically self-titled, $9.99. Decca, that's weird seeing that. Decca's $9.99. And Fresh Raspberries, $9.99. $95, excuse me, $35. Brent, can I park it down for $95? $35 on the knack, and if anybody wants the Beatles, I will make it a $175 buy it now. Johnny Winter, Still Alive and Well, is $9.99. Greg Brummett on Wishbone Ash, that's sold to Greg. And we have John Entwistle, Too Late the Hero, $9.99 for John Entwistle. The Birds, the Bees, and the Monkeys. This is a VG Plus, original Colgems label. The vinyl is VG Plus. And we have Elton John, Jump Up, $9.99 for Elton John, Jump Up. Scott Smith wants J.E. That was John Entwistle. I'm going to set the Beatles box over to the side. $175. The knack went to Brent Rabley for $195. No, $35. I was going to see if he was awake. Alice Lowry wants Two of a Kind. That water tastes a little funny. Alice Lowry gets Two of a Kind. Next is The Best of Cowboy Copas. That is sealed on the Star Day label. Sealed, $9.99. Best of the 50s. That is sealed, $9.99. Hey, Elvis is on there. Porter, Pee Wee King. And Eric Burdon is here. Eric Burdon and the Animals. Now, this looks like a nice LP. Nice cover. Eric Burdon, $9.99. Eddie Lockjaw Davis, $9.99. Chuck Berry's Greatest Hits, $9.99. Chuck Berry's Greatest Hits. And Sunfighter, Paul Cantor, and Grace Slick. That's $9.99. Jeff McMaster wants Eric Burdon. All right, I'm going to bring over the Japanese stuff that I hadn't got to tonight and make them all buy it nows. So just straight up buy it now, sticker price on those. Nicole Toner wants Best of the 50s, the sealed LP. And anybody else want anything else in there? I am changing crates. I'm going to show what Japanese stuff we didn't get to tonight. Let me see here. Hopefully I can sell you as much of it as possible, but this is stuff I had not got to auction yet, but we're going to go through it one more time. I looked down at the clock and it was already 11:30 and I was like, holy moly, we're running out of time. We are having another show tomorrow night. We're not done yet tonight, but we are having another show tomorrow. I'll have a new batch of autographs, new batch of Japanese stuff, new arrivals, and I'll get some new vinyl crates built because we have so much in alphabetical order now. Eric Wayne, Lockjaw Davis was Near Mint. I think it was in shrink wrap too. All right, these are never shown before Japanese on the buy it now. Simon and Garfunkel, 17 of their all-time greatest hits, $34.99. That is near mint with Obi. We have Mick Jagger, She's the Boss. That's in shrink wrap with Obi, near mint, $34.99. We have the original soundtrack album to Nothing in Common. Thompson Twins is on there. Aretha Franklin, The Kinks, Richard Marx. That is a promo copy, $39.99. Eric Wayne said he has sold on the Eddie Lockjaw Davis. It wasn't in shrink wrap, but it was. Let me confirm it. It is. It's a near mint on classic jazz. Boz Scaggs, Middleman. That's also in shrink wrap, $29.99, and Obi. These are all buy it now Japanese pressings that we didn't get to tonight. Here's a good one that probably should have been up for auction, but this is Styx. It's a Japanese promo copy of Repo, and Repo, R-E-P-P-O-O, is a compilation. Crystal Ball, Borrowed Time, Rockin' the Paradise. This is a compilation, $39.99. $39.99. Mark Shelton takes the Styx. We have Billy Squier, Signs of Life. This is a near mint copy. We had another one that was EX for $34.99. This one is $39.99. $39.99. James McGowan, you were second on Styx. Atlanta Rhythm Section, Underdog. Atlanta Rhythm Section, Underdog is $39.99. That's also a promo copy. I guess Styx should have went up for auction, huh? Simon and Garfunkel, Golden Grand Prix 20 is $39.99. That's another Simon and Garfunkel compilation. I missed a lot tonight because of my new work, but do you have any new collections today? Did you buy any new collections? No new collections, but we did have some pretty cool new arrivals still from the Atlanta stuff. We still had some cool arrivals. So, Scott, if you want to, I might can flip through one more crate of new arrivals that we didn't get to tonight, including new vinyl. If somebody missed, I don't know if anybody's watching that missed part one, but I do have about a crate left of really good new titles that we still have in stock. So, all right, Simon & Garfunkel. Brent, the Beatles box is still available. $175. I don't know if you heard me say, but my Japanese vinyl manager said no less. $175. Wham! Make It Big. $49.99. Wham! Make It Big. Both copies are near mint and shrink wrap. They sold 10 million of those in Japan, but a lot of people want them. Simon & Garfunkel is $34.99. Another copy of their all-time greatest hits. We got two of those. We have Peter Frampton, Premonition. That's an EX, $29.99. These are all buy it now. These have not been shown tonight. Here was a really cool one. It's in EX condition, but I've never had this. Million Mile Reflections, Charlie Daniels with Obi. It's in EX condition. That one has The Devil Went Down to Georgia on it. $29.99. There's another Wham. Don Williams, Country Boy. That's VG Plus. $24.99. And Atlanta Rhythm Section. This one's called The Boys from Doraville. And that is VG Plus, also $24.99. So, Atlanta Rhythm Section, Don Williams, Wham, Charlie Daniels, Frampton, Wham, Wham, Simon & Garfunkel, Atlanta Rhythm Section, Squire, Boz Scaggs, Something or Nothing in Common soundtrack, Mick Jagger, Simon, Garfunkel, and then the stuff that did not get bids that's still available left over from tonight is Billy Squier, Billy Joel, Miles Davis, The Byrds, Eurythmics, and that's it. The Blue Crate. The Blue Crate has Rush, Permanent Waves, 40th Anniversary Box Set, $79.99. The Pleasure Principle, Gary Newman, which has the hit song Cars, Here in My Car, $28.99. Mastered from HD digital transfer of the analog tapes. Fleetwood Mac's Greatest Hits is $31.99. Jimi Hendrix, Are You Experience, all analog mastering from the original 2-track tapes from George Marino, pressed at QRP, $28.99. Aerosmith, Get a Grip, $48.99. Pearl Jam Versus, Gatefold, really nice, $34.99. We also have Fleetwood Mac Rumors to go with the greatest hits, $31.99. If you don't have a copy of Rumors, that's not a bad start. Slipknot Iowa, I've all of a sudden sold like 10 copies of this tonight. I've got 3 left. Green vinyl, $36.99. And then Smashing Pumpkins Gish is $39.99. I need to check those online. Jonathan Berg wants Hendrix. I wish I could roll this card around. I could show you all the new vinyl I've got. But I can't get very far with this cable, can I? I'd roll over there to that other shelf, but I can't get very far. Jonathan, I've got you down for... Jonathan, did you know you won the money? He's the winner, wasn't he? Yeah. Jonathan, you won the giveaway earlier. You won the $100, or was it the $50? What part did he win? He won the first one, right? 100. He won the $100. Jonathan, you won $100 earlier. Did you know that? You won $100. Keep buying records. You got $100 to spend. Yep. You won the giveaway during part 1. You wasn't on. You didn't have to be, though, but you won $100 for the YouTube giveaway. Thanks for subscribing to our channel. Yep, we hit over 1,000 followers or subscribers on there this week. So, thank you. Yep, all right. So, let me see what else I have for this week or for tonight, and then we're going to start wrapping it up. We'll be back tomorrow. I'll have new stuff. Okay, there's the Japanese. I've been through that. That was the on-sale crate I just went through. I'm going to be talking to myself for a few minutes. There was a crate that I flipped through, bought now best offer, so we don't need to go through any of those anymore. All right, let me set these 45s right here. Are the Presta Palace rumors gone forever? Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure those are gone. But don't hold me to that. They may bring them back, but who knows on stuff like that, you know? You just never know. These are new arrivals. I thought Chris Wood Sr. bought this Jesus Christ Superstar, but I guess he did. I keep on getting logged out of my Restream. I gotta fix that because we can't have that happen. It keeps unlogging me. It's like my app. Let me close all my tabs. Okay. What was the name of the Japanese soundtrack? Let me move a couple of these empty crates. The Japanese soundtrack was called Nothing in Common. Tom Hanks and Jackie Gleason. Music by Thompson Twins, Carly Simon, Christopher Cross, Nick Haywood, Richard Marx, Aretha Franklin, The Kinks, The Cruzados, Pat Leonard, and Reel to Reel. That was a promo copy, $39.99. This is not the crate I wanted to show first. Let me show this crate. That's OG stuff. Let me show you some new... Ooh, I pick up these crates and my knees pop. That's not a good sign. I got to start going to do something. All right. Yeah, we hadn't shown this since like 7 o'clock, so let's go through these one more time. New vinyl from tonight. We have Prince, The Hits, Volume 1. This is Prince's Greatest Hits, When Doves Cry, Let's Go Crazy, 1999, Uptown, Sign of the Times. That's $39.99. That's a 2LP Prince Greatest Hits. Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon Remaster. Boy, these sound good. U.S. pressings of Pink Floyd albums. Are they highly collectible? Absolutely, especially in near mint condition. Do they sound good? Not so much. And I'm a Pink Floyd connoisseur. You know, I've listened to a lot of different versions. These aren't bad. I mean, yeah, there's a lot better sounding records than this. But for $38.99, not a bad start, especially if your copy's beat up. I mean, this is a very quiet record. I mean, I think y'all know how it comes on. And Time and all those songs, just so quiet. That's a very quiet new vinyl, $38.99. Chris Stapleton, not Stapleton. Chris Stapleton Traveler. This has Tennessee Whiskey on it and Parachute. Those are both fantastic songs. I think that's what put him on the chart, was those two. $36.99. Smashing Pumpkins. Here's the other Pumpkins album we have, Adore. It's a 2LP gatefold, $49.99. Smashing Pumpkins, Adore. Best of Pixies, Wave of Mutilation, $39.99. We still got these. I'm surprised we didn't sell any. Best of Pixies, Wave of Mutilation, $39.99. That was a surprise restock. So was REM, Life's Rich Pageant. If you missed that earlier, we still got 2 copies of REM, Life's Rich Pageant. Derek Hartman wants Chris Stapleton. I need to order a bunch of these for the store. I actually walked by the bins and we didn't have them. And I don't know if it's always been on 2 LPs. If it has, I didn't pay attention, but this is a 2 LP version. And I guess they maybe always have. Derek Hartman, you get Chris Stapleton. We've got Pearl Jam, Rearview Mirror, Greatest Hits Volume 2, $34.99. Blink-182, Cheshire Cat, $31.99. Janie Lane from Warrant, lead vocalist for Warrant. That's a tribute album to Led Zeppelin, Judas Priest, Van Halen. Red Vinyl, $28.99. Def Leppard, Euphoria, $39. John Prine, self-titled, $29.99. Lots of Tyler Childers. You need this in your life. I'm telling you, it's like so soothing, so emotional, so, I don't know, there's just no music like this being made anymore. $26.99, and that's fairly new, just a few years old. And George Strait, Cold Beer Conversations, $29.99. And Colter Wall, he's very similar to Tyler Childers, very Americana sounding. He's not up there with my favorites, but he's really good. Okay, let me see what we're doing here. And the only other new vinyl I really had left, I think I can condense it all into one bin now, is this right here. We've got 2 copies left of the Jerry Rafferty City to City remaster. That's a new release for today. Comes out today. I've got 2 of them for $36.99. Last copy of Morgan Wallen. I've got 5 more coming, though, on Monday. Cyndi Lauper is a MoFi pressing for $38.99. And U2's Joshua Tree, $44.99. 2 LP remaster of that. And the only other thing that was in this other crate, but I'm just going to put them on our shelf. I'm going to probably start putting them on Discogs. The median on Discogs is $168. These are $124.99. That is the Alan Parsons Project, iRobot. I think I might do a YouTube video on this, because anytime I've done an unboxing for any kind of MoFi, anything, there's been a lot of views. A lot of audio files on YouTube interested in what everybody's pressing looks like. So, okay, with that, it's 11:45. We're having another show tomorrow. We got to clean up and wrap up here. We'll just have a whole new slate of records for you. I also have to start getting stuff ready for tomorrow night's show. I don't want to be here till 8 o'clock in the morning like I was tonight. So let me get off here. We'll have a whole new selection tomorrow. 7 o'clock, I'll post pictures. I'll have new autographs, more Japanese stuff, etc., etc. Grant, let's just get those 45s rolling tomorrow, okay? If that's okay with you, I hope it is. It's okay with me. Sorry I teased you with them. I'll get those put out tomorrow night. We'll either auction them or I'll make them buy it now. The Beatles box is still available. The Beatles box is still available. If anybody decides you want that, let us know in the next 30 seconds and it will pop up on the feed, or send us a message. The next knife show, we just bought a collection today. We'll have one on Monday night. Monday night, we're going to try to, I hope I can go somewhere and buy some silver, but I bought a knife collection and a currency collection today. And I'm going to try to meet with my friend over the weekend, Jason, and try to get some silver from him, and we probably can have a coin and knife auction. So, Monday night. I just bought some really good knives. Really good knives. And currency. You're going to like our currency too. Okay. Thanks everybody for watching. See you tomorrow night at 7. Last show of the week.